Good morning, everybody. BTC Simmer here with you. Afternoon, good evening, no matter where you may be. We're here in MetarTaf, another app I use in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You can download it off your iOS store or your Google Play Store for Android. You can use it with any sim. X-Plane, whatever you want. It has the real world weather in it. So if you're running that in your sim, then it's akin to this. Alright, so here's a starting menu here. Got all my airports. There is a one-time subscription fee for mobile. I think you can still use some features. I don't know if everything unlocks. I can't remember. It's been a while since I paid. But for the PC desktop version, I don't think there's any payment you need to make. But so you can use all the features. And don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, here we are in the main menu. So I'll just tap on an airport here. So we'll go Edinburgh. Nice and easy. Gives you all the info here. So 25 minutes ago is refreshed. Airport code, Echo Golf Papa Hotel. The date, it's VFR, that's the code. It's 2 degrees, 4 knots at 350, 6 1/4 mile visibility, no ceiling, so none. Then 295.60 inches of mercury. And then the sundown, 1757, 557. Then the compass rose here gives you the window to the north there. 350 at 4. So it's straight across the crosswind on the runway. Then the speed gauge gives you the wind speed on the gauge, which is kind of neat. And right here you got the runway 624. If you tap on that, there's only one runway at Edinburgh, so other airports you might have multiple runways. So you tap on that and I'll show you where the wind's from in respect to the runway, so it's kind of neat. Right here's your cloud coverage scale. So you got that. This is 0 to 1,000 right now because there's obviously no clouds. And then you come down here, tells you, so you got a 4 knot crosswind, and then you got 1 knot headwind. Useful information. Here's your temperature, dew point, relative humidity, and then here's your coded METAR. So METAR Echo Golf Papa Hotel, 061820 Zulu, 350 at 4 knots, and then 300 variable 010. So there's some variable wind there on the runway, and then CAVOC or whatever you want to call it. Ceiling and visibility okay is what that means, and then so just in terms, and then 02 and minus 04 temperature, and QNH 1001. So here's our METAR decoded. You can play that if you want.
This report was made on March 6, 1820 for Edinburgh Airport, EGPH. The wind is from direction 350.
So yeah, very simple. And then you can add as your home base, which I have this already added as home base, so you can't tap that right now. And then remove as well, so you can remove it from your list. And then obviously a disclaimer down here, intended for educational only and operational at your own risk. So then you got more options down here. You can go TAF, terminal area forecast. So here it is for into tomorrow, overnight into tomorrow morning. Shows you what you can expect. And it shows it was updated 109 minutes ago. So gives your coded TAF down here. So that's how a terminal area works, terminal area forecast. Then your trends. Trends are here. So here's your temperature trend, your wind speed trend, wind speed to gust trend, your code. So dip down to marginal VFR there, and I went right back up to VFR. Then you got visibility there, and then your relative humidity, and your QNH. So trends are good to look at if you're trying to forecast weather into the future. Your refresh 28 minutes ago, and history as well. Good to look at if you're forecasting wind direction or speed into the future, temperature, and whatever other weather. And then your NOTAMs, notice the airman. So this one says the steel plate on the Alpha taxiway, Alpha 12. So 19 days ago, 24 days ago. So there's just a bunch of them here. They don't relate too much to Flight Simulator because these NOTAMs here are always changing. So go ahead and read through them if you want. And here's the info tab. Gives you your Edinburgh Airport, Echo Golf Papa Hotel, Echo Delta India, and then MetarTaf, Rathos Station, City of Edinburgh, Scotland, United Kingdom, Great Britain, and then it's got your coordinates there. UTC time plus 0 hours because it's right along that line. And then your height above sea level is 135. So good to know if you're flying through it VFR. You just want to know the height, set up your circuit height. Runways 624. So then you can go show on map if you like. And then that's that. So I'll go back here, back to the main menu. A few other things I want to show you. So you got your nearby. So if you're connected, it'll give you nearby airports, whatever. And then your map. For some reason, it loads me here. Anyways, all this does is give you this map here, just your coding. So VFR marginal VFR, and then the L's are the I's are obviously IFR. So that is that. Let's go back to favorites here. Swipe left, and you can either delete, bring it up or down, arrange your favorites list however you want. And then you can go to the ICO code or airport name. So you can type in, let's look for like Vancouver International, for example. So I know the code, so CYVR. It'll show up, hit the plus, or you can just tap on it, just have a quick look if you don't want to add it to your favorites. Say you're flying along and you want to check out an airport in between here and there. There you go, it gives you all your info. Obviously this cloud coverage scale is a little different than the Edinburgh one because there's more clouds in the area. So you scattered few, and then you get a lot more bigger airports. You got a lot more for the meta and stuff. So go ahead and add that if you want. And back, or you can just type, like, say you don't know the identifier. You can go Vancouver, and it loads a whole bunch because obviously Vancouver is a massive city. So I'll show you, and then you can kind of look for your one that you want. That's that. And other than that, there's just the settings part. So there's MetarTaf version 2.40, Studio Evelyn, about Evelyn. So you can go about her. She created the app. Awesome story. Check it out. And then you can go light, dark. Light's pretty good, actually. I like the dark. English, you can change your units of measure, speed, altitude, visibility, temperature, pressure, and if you have notifications enabled. So MetarTaf. That's basically MetarTaf in a nutshell, guys. Check her out. Awesome app to use in real world too, depending on what you're doing. Want to know the weather right away. You can use it for any sim. I like to use it for Microsoft Flight Simulator along with Airmate. Makes for a good experience. Alright, you guys stack 'em sats. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and appreciate all the likes, subscribes, and comments.